Hello people, this is Eric Cobra,
and Givinia.
and we're here on a rather special occasion. As some of you might or might not remember, once upon a time I talked about a fanfiction that I had begun writing. Well, the first major story arc has concluded, and because of that, I said to the viewers, or well, rather readers over there, that I would make a video answering any questions they had. We got one question and two things that popped up a lot in the comments we thought we might as well bring up to pad out the video a bit. But hey, it's better than no questions. On the other hand, if nobody questioned anything, that would be kind of a glowing recommendation. I mean, we already got two people who described themselves as being addicted. So, yeah. Anyway, the first question was, and this was from Peace Love Fairy, why we choose to change Kiko the rabbit from, well, being a rabbit to being a guinea pig. Well, first of all, Kiko from the actual show is kinda
magical.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Well, he is listed on the Wiki page as one of the fairy pets.
Yeah, well, absolutely no.
Magical pets, whatever.
Point is, there's absolutely no explanation for them. They never do anything with him, and he's just kinda in the way more often than not in attempts at humor. We just didn't find him very entertaining at all, and there's never really any explanation for why Bloom was running around with a freaking fairy pets. It's just, she just did. Ugh. Don't think about it. So yeah, that was the first thing we decided was that he would be an ordinary pet. And well, then we came around, and our own personal experience with rabbits are they are kinda
boring.
Yeah, they don't do much. That's probably because rabbits are crepuscular. That is, they prefer to be active in the morning or the afternoon, and we kind of wanted Bloom to have a pet she could have fun with all times of the day. There's a guinea pig. Guinea pigs are cute, active, and yeah, so that's basically the reason. Just thought it would fit better. So yeah, the other issue that was brought up pretty early actually. Somebody complained about our depiction of the witches of Cloud Tower. About them being, you know, a lot nicer, not taking pride in being witches by punishing Icy Darcy and Stormy and stuff like that. And, okay, we like to imagine the magical society beyond Earth is a functional society.
And they wouldn't allow a school full of super villains.
Exactly. I mean, in one episode, one of those episodes we just turned into a kind of a slice of life episode, the one where the Winx girls didn't have any magic, the three witches summoned a fucking minotaur and let him go rampaging through the entire school. And what did Farragon do? Send a sternly worded letter.
Nope. She asked Griselda to send a sternly worded letter.
Right, that's how it was. After a freaking minotaur had ravaged her entire school and almost killed people.
Yeah.
That's not how societies work. If a society worked like that, it would look a lot different. It would be a lot less coherent and civilized and a lot more like we have all these magical schools, each their own bastion of power that try to control and fight against each other. And it would be kind of like cyberpunk, but with magical schools rather than corporations. And that's kind of not the feel we got from the story that's where it wanted to go. Not only that, but it doesn't make sense for Griffin's character. Already in the first season, we established that she fought against the ancestral witches once upon a time. It wouldn't make sense for her to do all this. And it doesn't, and I won't spoil anything here, but it doesn't make sense with taking into consideration what happens later. Simply put, it makes no sense for Griffin's character to behave like that. And a school would not be allowed to just wreak havoc like that. It makes no sense.
Nope. The specialists from Red Fountain would have been sent in to level the school long ago.
Indeed. I mean, I know stuff like super villain schools are kind of a thing, but you know, in all other medias they're kind of hidden. It's not just like, oh yeah, the super villain school, yeah, you go down the main street and then take the second road to the right.
Then you're in a parody show, I think.
Yeah, and I don't think that was what they're going for. So yeah, that would be our reason for changing things up a bit, because it just didn't make any sense. Lastly, some people have complained about the fact that Tekna has an H in her name. Well, that is because, well, it is her nickname now rather than a given name because, I mean, most of the other names were kind of subtle, but Tekna, not subtle. But it makes sense if she's given herself it as a nickname. Then it doesn't matter that it's unsubtle because it's supposed to be. But since Tekna comes from tech, well, we gave it an H.
Yeah, and it's her nickname. She can spell it however she wants.
That's one way to look at it. So, yeah, So that was what one question and 2 issues that have been brought up we kind of want to respond to. And other than that, people are just like, yep, this is good. So I consider this a glowing recommendation. So for all of you who hasn't read it yet, well, you can keep not reading if you feel like it. But if you want to, I'll post a link down in the comments below. So, yeah.
And then we'll continue with season 2.
Right, should post the first chapter right about now. So, this has been Eric Cobra.
And keep an ear.
And we'll see you all around.